To all, a good evening. I'm Mel Jones, and next to me in the commentary position is English superstar Ali Mitchell.
Hello Mel, thanks for such a warm introduction. I'm sure I don't need to tell you just how much I'm looking forward to the day's play. So, I've been considering what the captains might decide at the toss, taking into account the weather and the pitch. And the surface looks very dusty. However, I don't think that'll play into the bowler's hands much. There should be runs in this wicket. I'll be batting first. Beautiful clear conditions and not a chance of rain.
Great work, Ali. Let's now head down to the middle to join the captains.
Easy decision for the captain there, batting first in home conditions. Lee opening the batting, right-hander, very capable with the bat. Shafali, the right-hander, will be down the other end.
Onto the front foot, super shot, should be 4.
You just can't hit it any better than that. Beautiful shot, no chance at all for the fielders.
Will you listen to that crowd? They are loving this. It's difficult to hear yourself thinking here. That's right out of the meat of the bat.
First ball for the batter, coming in.
Shot, should be runs.
The short ball's picked up early here, not the best delivery, but certainly was a good shot to dispatch it.
A good contest here at the moment. 4 off the last ball. It'll be interesting to see how the bowler can respond. Wow, that's missed the lot.
I'd say that was the right call not to run again. There's some strong arms out there in the field.
Drills that one.
Doesn't even wait to see if the ball's going to do anything. Onto the front foot, punches it away to the boundary.
Just need to keep it simple. Line and length around the top of off stump. Eventually it'll force a mistake. Finds the fielder with that shot. Head over the ball, great shot. That's racing away.
Flashed away and got it well enough to find the boundary.
At the end of the over, Delhi are 18 for none.
End of the first and an exceptional start. Some big shots early on. Can build some momentum easily off that over.
Misses everything. Straight to the fielder.
Oh, good shot for no runs. Quick to get onto the back foot, but cracked it straight to the fielder.
Oh no, that's missed the stumps, and a glorious run-out chance goes begging. Can't get that outside the ring field.
Just can't seem to get the ball away. That's the 3rd dot ball.
That'll take some chasing down.
A fantastic shot off the back foot, really well timed. Everyone just had to stand, watch and admire.
Oh, it can be disheartening seeing good deliveries smacked around. Sometimes, though, you just have to accept it. and move on. Quick onto that in the infield. 7 runs added there. Delhi are 25 for none.
Another massive over of power hitting. Run rate did dip a bit though, although I don't think they'll complain much about this start.
Brilliant diving stop.
Good cricket all round. A good delivery, timed well to the fielder. Just missed the line. Not the worst delivery, but that was dispatched with interest. Everyone just watched that in awe. Can she come back with a dot ball? Right on the money there, making it difficult to get away.
Six runs added there. Delhi are 31 for none.
Dropped off after such an amazing start, but they're still going very strong after the third over. That was a tremendous delivery. Fizzed through to the keeper. No more short balls this over.
Onto the front foot. Super shot. Should be 4.
Threaded it through brilliantly. All timing on that shot.
Boundary last ball. What's to come this delivery, I wonder? Doesn't beat the infield.
Wolfart, the new batter in, but she won't be facing just yet. She's got her tail up. All the way, got it right out of the middle.
This delivery just needs to be pitched up on a good length. Too short and you'll get punished on this pitch.
Floated that one up, hit well, but couldn't beat the field.
End of the over. Perry has really struggled to put any pressure on the batters so far.
Taking full toll for this power play. Supreme timing and power. Hit that so hard. Pressed forward, got the body shape right and launched it. One for the textbook.
Onto that so early. Almost on the up, and they might get 4.
They were so still at the crease, just a slight movement forward. Fabulous shot. That isn't the best delivery I've seen, but somehow they get away with it.
Nice shot, cut away, running towards the boundary. That'll take some chasing.
That showed great skill, lovely timing. The boundary was the only place that ball was heading.
Bill shouldn't be too worried about that last ball. They've got them playing their shots. Just need to tighten their areas now. Collects that one, simple as you like, inside the ring. Waits for it and cracks it away. Could be 4 if it's found the gap.
Well, you can't fault that shot. It's nicely played, and it was 4 runs all the way.
I don't feel there was too much wrong with that last delivery. Just need to keep getting the ball in the right spots, and the reward will come. That's right out of the meat of the bat.
Good return back from the deep.
Completion of the over. Allowing too many runs, and the batters are just looking too comfortable out in the middle.
Strike rate was excellent. Now they can really get stuck into rotating the strike and setting up a massive score. Oh, didn't get the feet moving, played down the wrong line, threw the hands at it, got nothing on the ball.
Huge shot! That is a massive shot! Just incredible!
Well, that ball has been hit. It's flown into the crowd. To get that much power coming forward onto the front foot is just ridiculous. The timing was perfect, and the outfield did the rest.
Perry is finding it difficult to contain this pair at the moment. My advice would be go back to your stock delivery and build from there.
I'd say that was the right call not to run again. There's some strong arms out there in the field.
What a great piece of fielding. 4 runs saved for sure. End of the over, 10 runs coming from it. Delhi are 71 for 2. The Crowns can now have 5 fielders outside the circle. Half a chance missed.
Right on the money there, making it difficult to get away.
Shot. Should be runs. Good stop. Probably managed to prevent 4 runs. Return from out on the boundary. Good fielding.
They picked the slower ball right away. Wasn't a bad delivery, but dispatched to the boundary with ease.
Always difficult to focus after what happened the last ball, but just got to stay positive and believe the wicket will come. Couldn't get it through the field. They look like they're short of their ground.
Sutherland, the new batter in, but she'll start from the non-striker's end.
That's going a long way back. Almost effortless batting.
Just textbook. Sees the ball go shorter and gets back fast to pull that shot away for the six. Well, any sign of nerves approaching the half-century can be forgotten. A brilliant shot for six. Might look to go big again here.
That's cut off nicely. 4 runs saved. Drills that one.
Bad decision-making. Thrown it to the wrong end and let the chance go begging.
That's right out of the meat of the bat.
Floated that one up, hit well, but couldn't beat the field.
Smith, the spinner, coming into the attack. Onto that so early, almost on the up, and they might get 4.
You can't fault the bowling. Sometimes your opponent is just too good. Wonderful front foot shot, and there was no point chasing that.
Can't afford to go too full again. It helps to switch up your deliveries just to keep them guessing.
Oh, good shot for no runs. Quick to get onto the back foot. They cracked it straight to the fielder.
Diving catch.
Cap in the middle. We want to get the feet moving from the get-go.
Nice shot. There'll be runs here.
That was a good strong throw back in, right over the stumps.
Power and precision in that shot.
Never an extra run on that arm. Great throw back in from the deep.
That's the over. Delhi are 102 for 4.
Kept the heat on throughout this innings so far. Really good batting. The next few overs could tell the tale of just how big this score will be.
Head over the ball, great shot. That's racing away.
That was a lovely flowing drive through the covers to pick up the 4.
Cap has gotten the big shot away this over. Now they can focus on playing the next ball on its merits. Thought it got past them, but a fantastic dive to cut it off.
Good cricket all round. A good delivery, timed well to the fielder.
Wow, that's missed the lot. What a shot. Lovely on drive, and there's little chance of anyone catching that. Strong throw back in from the fielder out there.
Oh, didn't get the feet moving, played down the wrong line, threw the hands at it, got nothing on the ball.
Shot straight past the bowler, could well be 4. The ball is returned out there from the deep.
Good throw from the deep, bang on target.
Shot, should be runs. Close. The ball's been missing the stumps. They won't die wondering as we head to the review.
Height shouldn't be an issue. It's impacted in line too. Cap has to go. Ends up being a waste of a review.
Good decision by the umpire. Got it spot on, and that's a review lost.
Henry coming in, but will be starting from the non-strikers end.
Can't get that outside the ring field. Tucked nicely away off the pads. They'll push hard between the wickets.
Good return there, back from the deep.
As they get ready to face their first ball, early on you want to get the batter coming forward and getting them to play away from the body before they get themselves settled. Sweetly hit down the ground. They'll be hard-pressed to stop it. Well-directed throwback.
Nice and easy there to get off the mark.
Drills that one. That's right out of the meat of the bat. On target with the throw despite the distance.
New batter in, but we'll have to wait a bit before facing her first ball.
Too good. That is huge.
Well, that's a waste of a delivery. Absolutely no trouble getting onto it and dispatching it for 6.
It's really hard not to get caught up in the excitement. The crowd are loving every minute of this match.
All the way, got it right out of the middle.
The boundaries are flowing. Need to find a dot ball or two to slow things down. Clean strike. The fielder can only watch it go over their heads. Huge 6.
That's just a brilliantly aggressive shot. Gets onto the front foot and it's flown over the boundary.
Misses everything.
Well, that's what you pay your entrance money for. It's flown into the crowd. A brilliant shot off the front foot. No need to move.
Don't always mind getting hit for runs. What's important is to focus on getting the next delivery right. Gone! Beaten all ends up.
New batter out in the middle, but starting from the non-striker's end. She'll need to wait a bit.
Does very well to quickly get across to this one.
No waiting around. Off the mark straight away. First ball for the batter, coming in. Well, the shorter ball doesn't work here. Rode the bounce well and eased it over the top for 6 runs.
The clerk shouldn't be too worried about that last ball. They've got them playing their shots. Just need to tighten their areas now. Oh, nice catch. Good reactions.
Rao, the tail ender at the crease. May not take long before having a swing. She's got her tail up. Oh, didn't get the feet moving. Played down the wrong line. Threw the hands at it. Got nothing on the ball.
Drives it. Wild shot. Seven runs added there. Delhi are 148 for 8.
Been some really good overs strung together. They've taken some risks, along with some good running. A very good total is on the way. Helped on its way, really. Pivoted onto the back foot and lofted it all the way.
Do they go full? Do they go short? A lot to ponder this delivery after the boundary.
Good return back from the deep.
Drives it, complete miss.
That was a mighty swing, but the shot was so late. Very nearly took an edge to the keeper. No control on that whatsoever.
Head over the ball, great shot. That's racing away. room, got what it deserved. Caught! That's a ridiculous catch.
Manny, a left-handed batter taking guard. They want a solid start.
Out! 2 wickets, 2 balls. The openers are coming out to start a very gettable run chase. They just need to get a good start and play the ball as it comes. They don't want to give the bowlers a sniff.
Here we go. First ball. Just a little bit of room given and the power was immense. That's flown over the boundary.
I don't feel there was too much wrong with that last delivery. Just need to keep getting the ball in the right spots and the reward will come.
That's just silly. The power on that shot is incredible. That's the sort of shot you want to see at a cricket match. Needs a dot ball. Fantastic shot off the back foot, really well timed. Everyone just had to stand, watch and admire. Can she come back with a dot ball?
Onto the front foot, super shot, should be 4.
Starting to hit their stride. Fabulous piece of timing and they're into the 20s.
Oh, it can be disheartening seeing good deliveries smacked around. Sometimes, though, you just have to accept it and move on. Shot straight past the bowler, could well be 4.
Well, that was a poor delivery. You can't bowl there, and it got what it deserved. How will she reply?
Brilliant shot. That's for the crowd. End of the over. 32 off it. The Crowns are 32 for none.
1 gone and an excellent start to this power play.
Going with spin now. Doesn't beat the infield. Massive chance.
Right on the money there, making it difficult to get away.
Timed through the vacant point position and racing to the boundary.
Well, you can't fault that shot. Nicely played, and it was 4 runs all the way.
This delivery just needs to be pitched up on a good length. Too short and you'll get punished on this pitch. Quick onto that in the infield.
I'd say that was the right call not to run again. There's some strong arms out there in the field. Just missed the line. Not the worst delivery, but that was dispatched with interest. Everyone just watched that in awe. 6 last ball. How will the bowler reply?
good. That is huge.
Well, enough leverage there to get a good swing of the arms under it to get it over the rope.
End of the over, 16 runs coming from it. The Crowns are 48 for none.
With 2 overs completed in the power play and at 12 plus and over, they're just ahead of the required run rate. Superb start. Well, that ball has been hit. It's flown into the crowd. To get that much power coming forward onto the front foot is just ridiculous. Well, that's just timed brilliantly. Moves closer to 50. Going to need something special to get the wicket.
Boundary last ball. What's to come this delivery, I wonder? Clean strike. The fielder can only watch it go over their heads. Huge 6.
This batter is brilliant off the back foot. Transfers their weight back and pulls it away for a maximum. A good innings, that's 50. A simple raise of the bats. Thumbs up to their batting partner and they're ready to go again.
That's right out of the meat of the bat.
That shot brings up the half-century. Beautiful batting display, very solid. I think this is just the start.
My oh my, that has just flown off the middle.
Well, that was just textbook. Finds the space and power to lift that ball over the top and it just keeps going.
That's the over. The Crowns 73 for none.
Well, it's been a fantastic first half of the power play, going at 12 plus and over. They're in a very strong position early on. That's a brilliantly timed shot off the back foot. It just flew to the boundary for 6.
Just need to keep it simple. Line in length around the top of off stump. Eventually it'll force a mistake. Nice shot, cut away, running towards the boundary. That'll take some chasing.
Doesn't even wait to see if the ball's going to do anything. Onto the front foot, punches it away to the boundary. Bowler needs to tighten up a bit. That was a good strong throw back in, right over the stumps.
Too much room, got what it deserved. Super catch.
Perry just about ready to go out in the middle.
Collects that one, simple as you like, inside the ring.
Oh, tight. Just got home with a wicket-saving dive.
Power and precision in that shot.
4 runs. They were so still at the crease. Just a slight movement forward. Fabulous shot.
At the end of the over, the Crowns are 88 for 1.
4 overs down and the captain won't be too happy with their bowlers so far. It might just be time to mix things up a bit. Maybe bring on a 4th or 5th change just to try something different and hope their fortunes turn around. Hit that so hard. Pressed forward, got the body shape right and launched it. One for the textbook. How will the bowler respond? Well, with shots like that, it's not going to be long before the 100's up. That was a really well-timed stroke.
The shots are certainly being played at the moment. Some good batting mixed in with a little bit of good fortune. That's 2 boundaries and 2 balls.
Well, now that flew over the boundary. 18 from 3. It's not fun and games out there if you're bowling. It's all in the head now.
Onto that so early, almost on the up, and they might get 4.
Errs on the side of bowling slightly fuller, and they've been put away. Might look to go big again here.
Shot. Should be runs. 23 runs added in that over. The Crowns are 111 for 1.
End of the 5th, and the bowlers have been getting some stick. The field will spread out soon, so they might look to bowl to more defensive fields.
Great shot. Gets hold of that and places it through square leg.
Just sheer power off the back foot. Don't need to worry about running.
Couldn't get it through the field. Chance!
Just the new batter out in the middle, but for now is up at the bowler's end.
Huge shot! That is a massive shot! Just incredible!
That was a really well-timed shot off the back foot. Saw it early and it was dispatched with ease.
Huge! That's flown!
Hit that one on the up. A fabulous drive for 6. Will it be 3 boundaries in a row?
Superb fielding. Full stretch to stop the boundary. Gorgeous cover drive. Surely heading to the boundary.
Threaded it through brilliantly. All timing on that shot.
Smashed all over the park. I wonder if the captain will stick with them. Delhi are now allowed 5 fielders outside the circle. Head over the away.
Nice and easy there to get off the mark.
Onto the front foot, super shot, should be 4. Good return back from the deep.
Good return there, back from the deep.
Can't get that outside the ring field. This could be trouble! Too much room, got what it deserved. 11 runs added there. The Crowns are 142 for 2.
They've stayed in that super aggressive mindset. At this rate, their total could be unreachable. How clean did they hit that? Plays that immaculately with a straight bat.
Finds the fielder with that shot. That's going a long way back. Almost effortless batting.
Well, the bowler watches that one go straight back over their head for 6. Brilliant shot. I'd say that was the right call not to run again. There's some strong arms out there in the field.
Drifting onto the legs and driven away. Lovely shot.
Well, any sign of nerves approaching the half-century can be forgotten. A brilliant shot for 6.
Well, this match is certainly getting exciting and the crowd have joined the party. It's pretty noisy in the ground. It's taken. Good catch.
Gandhi, the new batter in the middle, right-hander, will want a solid start to their innings. Just textbook, sees the ball go shorter and gets back fast to pull that shot away for the 6.
That's the end of our broadcast for now. Hope you've enjoyed the match. Join us again real soon.